Guys, this is what he's barking at. He is barking at and attacking a 2x4 that has some felt on it. It was one of my husband's projects that he took apart. Actually, I think that was what was my office. The 2x4 is in my office, and he is absolutely going nuts, chewing that up. It's possible there could have been a bug or a lizard or something going that, but he is really, really, really attacking that. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.
Hello out there, Keto family. My name is Sherry. I'm keto on a budget, and I do all things budget and all things keto. I'm working on a meal prep, but honestly, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be doing because I have made the decision to stay home this week, so I will be probably cooking on a daily basis. But I'm going to go ahead and prep a couple of days in advance. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-make some taco soup for our meals tomorrow, and I'm going to brown the ground beef that I have. It's a ground beef and pork mixture. I'm going to use half of that for some taco soup and half of that for an egg roll in a bowl. So I'm going to pre-make that and just have it ready to go, and I will show you guys what I'm going to do next. Okay, it's a little difficult to show you because right now my battery's going good, so I've got my phone plugged in. So what I'm doing is I have just put some chicken breast and chicken tenders in the oven. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've got some in the oven. No, you can't. Okay. That is just going to cook, and it's going to be put in possibly salads or meal prep with casseroles sometime this week. I often throw them in a casserole and put something like this on top, and it's quite delicious, and I put cheese on top of that. Currently, as soon as I find my trusty handy dandy thingies, I am going to take some chicken wings. This is going to be great for my lunches because I absolutely adore chicken wings. And I'm going to pre-cook them. And that way all I have to do is, I'm taking the flat and the drumettes, and I'm going to add them. And that way all I have to do is throw them in the air fryer when I want to cook. So, it's going to be a great lunch. I've got that on there. I'm going to toss some pepper and some trusty salt, liberal salt. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy, what do I do with it? Oh, there it is. Anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to salt and pepper the other side. Those of you who haven't seen one of my meal prep videos before, I'm an aversion to touching meat, so I try to avoid it at all costs. So, liberally with salt and the pepper. And this way I can take some GQ's barbecue sauce, and just when I'm ready to have them, just hit them with the air fryer and then put some GQ's barbecue sauce on top of that. So, or some alternative sweets if I have any of that left. Alright, in this pot I have got, I'm spatulating, I don't know if you can see it or not, but because it has to be so far away. I've got the ground beef and pork mixture in here. There's 2 pounds in here. I'm going to divide it up and make a pound of it to make, I don't know if you can hear me or not, I'm hoping this is going to work. But I'm going to make some egg roll in a bowl, and I'm going to make a taco soup, a smaller taco soup, or either a taco casserole, I'm not sure which yet. But it will be ready for me to just put together tomorrow. I'm not making taco casserole. In this, I have some more of the Jimmy Dean sausage that I prepped yesterday. Showed you guys that, and this is going to be great to go in an egg casserole to toss on top of scrambled eggs if you want some of that. I'm going to take, while that's cooking, I'm going to pan here that's got bacon grease in it. I'm going to heat that up, and I'm going to take a pound of bacon and I'm going to boil it.
find my pound of bacon. Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. Right there in front of my nose. Okay. This is the Ingles brand of bacon. It is the premium sliced. Unfortunately, it does have, well, it says 0 carbs, but I believe it has sugar. Water, salt, sugar, sodium phosphate, sodium ether, sodium nitrite. So, this is how I do this. I take only a pair of kitchen shears, but my kitchen shears are in the wash. So, this is what I do. I cut it in half. Cut the bacon in half. And then I open it up, just like that. Don't have to touch it. And just drop it in there. And I'm going to open up the other half and just do the same thing. And then that will boil in bacon, and it's absolutely perfect. It's easy peasy. And it does take a little while. Probably about the same amount as it would be in the oven, but I don't have to touch it. And it makes the perfect size for snacking and just having with breakfast or whatever. Okay, I'm going to go, oh, I also have this. As soon as the chicken's done, I'm going to cut this up and put this in with some peppers and onions. I'm probably just going to leave this out, thawed out, because I can do that. Probably have this for dinner Wednesday night with some peppers and onions that I have bought in the freezer. So sorry about my head being cut off here, but let's see if I can adjust that. That's all I'm doing for meal prep. I mean, because I'm staying at home, I'm not going anywhere this week, so, you know, it is what it is. But we have plenty, so I'm going to use what we've got and go from there. I will see you guys later. Okay, guys, there is the ground beef / pork mixture that is already, let's see, okay, sink that is already finished, and this is the sausage that is cooling off, and I'm going to put that in the refrigerator to be used later this week. Delicious. And this is the bacon that is boiling. So it's got a little bit longer to go. And all that's going to happen is when the chicken is done, I'm going to put it in a container to be used at a later time. In casseroles or whatever I decide to do with it. I may bread it and fry it, even though it's already cooked. And put this all away and get ready for this week. That's it. Okay, there, Keto family. That's it. That's all I have for today. This is my meal prep. It's just a pretty quick and easy, simple thing, and I'll show you day by day what I'm going to be doing. So far this week I have decided not to do Instacart. However, if it calms down out there, that may change with our new Safer at Home initiative that they have required all non-essential businesses to close. It is very likely that most people are starting to use businesses like Instacart, so it may be just as safe for me to go out and shop for other people, since most of them are now asking for their deliveries to be dropped at the door. However, until that changes, I'm still going to be spending the week at home. We did discover that hubby will not be getting his bonus this week, as with that shutdown, they shut down my husband's boss's accountant's office. So the appointment that he had scheduled to come in Wednesday to go over the books with boss, and which we usually get his bonus checks, is not going to happen. So unless the boss's son pitches a fit about not getting a bonus check, in which case the boss may just decide to go ahead and give everybody bonuses, I'm not going to count on that. So my trying to get caught up, getting some debt paid off, and all that stuff is now on hold because we have no idea when this is going to be over with. So, as I told my son earlier today, I have to call my other son and tell him that I cannot afford for, because I was counting on that because I was going to pay him and my son to mow the yard, and I'm going to have to tell him that I can't afford to do that right now. I still have bills that I have to pay this month, even though there are no shutoffs for electric and water and our internet. I still have to pay those bills, because if I don't pay those bills, because I know they're not going to be cut off when it is time that this is over with and they reinstitute that, I don't want to be in trouble. So I'm going to continue to pay our bills as usual, but with me not working, that's a bit of a hit to the budget. So I have to tighten the belts, and that means I have to have a sit down talk with the guys at dinner tomorrow. I've already talked to my son about the fact that there's no snacks. If most of my shopping will now be done at Aldi's because it is cheaper, there will be a little bit of room in there for a few snacks, but they're going to have to stretch them out and make them last. And you can't sit there and eat 4 or 5 fiber bars or Quest bars or whatever it is. Once I run out, that means I can no longer, unless I am doing the quick thoughts and getting Amazon gift cards through that, I cannot get my snacks. So I have to deal with what I already have here and use that up, and then just have groceries in the house. I mean, I've already made up, as you saw in the previous video, the bacon. That's going to be a great snack item, and I've got some boiled eggs in there. That can be a great snack too. So it looks like I'm getting back to my regular keto, because I don't buy bread anyway. I have bought some for the guys, and I did pick up some today because I did go out to the grocery store and pick up some more eggs, because I realized when I was going through and cleaning out the refrigerator that I had a lot less eggs than I thought. So I picked up 3 more dozen. Picked up my organic eggs and picked up 2 dozen of the regular eggs because they were 59 cents a dozen. 1 loaf of bread, that my husband's favorite bread. My son's favorite bread was completely sold out. I picked up 1 package of the shaved beef that I use for my Philly cheesesteak casseroles. And because that was left, there was a little bit of ground beef left, but I was on a strict, tight budget, so I didn't get any of that. Plus, I do have some in the freezer, and I cooked up some tonight. So, it is what it is. This is the way life is right now. It's not something I can escape from, but I will get into my movies. I'm now watching The Avengers, so I have, in my Marvel chronological movie marathon, I have watched Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, and am now watching The Avengers. And then next after that is Iron Man 3, which I was not impressed with, but it's part of the marathon, so I'm watching it. So, keep myself busy in the house, get some things done around the house, and I may be able to do some DoorDashes, because that one's pretty much limited, what do you call it? Anyway, DoorDash has instituted a policy now where you are required to drop it at the door. So you drop it at their door, you can text them and let them know it's there, or if they're keeping an eye on it. I had 2 the other day that actually met me at the door. They already knew I was coming. One of them was waiting in his driveway, and I just handed the bag to him. So there was very minimal contact in that situation. So I might be able to pick up some of those if it's super busy. And with a lot of the stores shutting down their dining rooms now and only doing delivery and takeout, it is very highly likely that I might be able to pick up some extra cash with DoorDash. It depends. I did one the other day that turned into a triple batch, and the first 2 batches paid $7.50 a piece, but the third batch was only $2.50. So, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. I'm just anticipating that things are going to be tight around here because I need to get caught up on a lot of bills that are late right now. I have to pay the mortgage this week, or next week. So that's an issue right there. And I have to pay the electric, the water, the cable. Not cable, the internet. That bill is due. And the credit card bills. I mean, they're piling up. So, And the fact is that the stimulus bill is halted in Congress right now because they're fighting. Reminds me of my kids fighting. So, and there will not be a vote on that tomorrow. That will not be until Wednesday because they have to have a date. So I'll tell you what, guys. Call your congressman, whether you're on one side or whether you're on the other side, whether you want it or you don't want it. Call your congressman and let them know what you want. Because they're supposed to work. They work for you. They work for me. My congress people work for me. Your congress people work for you. So you have to let them know what you want. So you can call, email, send them a letter, whatever you want. But just call them. That's all I have for tonight. Dexter's chilling on the floor. So I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles.